in the first place. When the heart's first developing, a tissue called the septum primum between the left and the right atria grows downward, slowly creating two separate chambers by closing this gap, or ostium primum, which means the first opening. This septum primum then fuses with the endocardial cushion and closes the gap completely. Meanwhile, a hole appears in the upper area called the ostium secundum, or second opening. Now we also have the septum secundum, which grows downward just to the right of the septum primum, and covers the ostium secundum like a curtain, leaving a small opening called the foramen ovale, and essentially creating a makeshift valve that allows blood to go from the right atrium to the left atrium, but not the other way. The developing newborn gets oxygenated blood from the placenta, which goes from the umbilical vein over to the right atrium, which is different because after development, only deoxygenated blood goes to the right atrium, which is then sent to the lungs to pick up some oxygen. In the developing fetus, though, it's already oxygenated, so instead of going to the right ventricle and to the lungs and back to the left atrium, it just bypasses the right ventricle and lungs through the foramen ovale and into the left atrium. The oxygenated blood then goes to the left ventricle to be pumped to the body. At birth, the septum secundum and septum primum slap shut and then fuse and close off this foramen ovale, so we can rely on our own lungs for oxygen.